Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, chat. How you guys doing? Welcome to Hump
Hump
Day.
day, yeah.
And as you guys can see, we've got Miss Venom on with us today. How you doing, Miss Venom?
Not bad. And how are you, Mr. Coop?
I am doing absolutely wonderful, man. The sun's shining, the birds are chirping, the dogs are howling. Everything is a perfect day in the neighborhood for old Coop, let me tell you.
Oh, that's good to hear.
So, chat, how y'all doing this morning? Let's say some good mornings. How about it, Venom? You want to say
So,
some good mornings?
well, hello, everyone. Hello, Tammy in the clouds, DR the most, Rickles. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we got Christy in the house. Liz is here. How you doing, Liz? Looking around's here. Jack Miles, good morning, good morning. Oh, who else we got? Miss Nancy up in here. D spills the tea. Oh, let me rephrase that. It's D spills the P now. Did you guys know that? She has been renamed by the Queen Flea over there herself. D spills the P.
I think Dee should change her name to Dee spills the P in the tea.
That would be cool. Oh my goodness. And then we got Bearded Man Steve. How you doing, my brother? We got John, almost Boomercraft. How you doing? How you doing? Who else we got in here? Oh, Michael, I'm always ready for a good shit show. I
it's not.
think
It's not a
huh?
show. It's the sheep show.
Sheep show. My four sons. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, there's Miss Tammy. Good morning. How you doing, girly girl? Oh my. Jen Thunder's in the house. How you doing? DR. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Sounds good.
So, what's Venom been up to?
Oh, I've been running around. I've had errands to run here and there, and this week it's one thing after another. Today is another day that after the show ends here, got more running around to do. Just today is just basic grocery picking up what I need, and then that's been about the excitement for this week. Other than that, same old, same old.
Right on, right on. Good morning, 2012 Elf. How you doing? How you doing? All right. Yeah. You was telling me you had some running to do this week. Tree God's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh. Who is this? Who is this come rolling in? Happy birthday, Venom.
Oh, is it my birthday again? You know, and like I said, my birthday could be just about any day you want to pick. After all, I am an organism or alien. It depends on how you look at it.
Right, right. Oh my goodness. It's a trip. Birthdays seem to be on a lot of people's minds today or this week. Me, I don't never do the birthday grift. That's Tug, Megan, and Jay's stuff. Yesterday the chat wanted to grift for Tammy J, so I let them run with it. I usually don't get involved in that birthday grift because that's their thing. I don't want to rain
Right.
on what they're doing. But I can't say no to the chat. So chat wants to do it, they did it. Run with it. Whatever
Well,
you want to do.
I guess if they want to grift for my birthday, by all means, send those birthday bucks.
Holy cow. D spills the tea, come rolling in hot with 10 gifted membership. Wow. Obsessed Angel or Anglers got one. James got one. Sipping Fireball got one. Yeah. Cajun got one. Cajun. Oh, Bayou Queen. Cool. That's a cool name. Never seen that one before. That's awesome. Oh, and all the rest of them. Welcome to the Kooks, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, D, for the 10 gifted memberships, girly girl.
Thank you, my
Much
friend.
appreciated. And welcome to all the new Kooks. Yeah. I try and do things over here that like Tug. Tug has his thing where he likes to read the transcripts, right? So I don't want to mess with that. I'll just do my own thing. And then Jay and them, they're doing the birthday grift. I kind of try and just do my own thing. I don't want to. I don't want to be accused of copying anybody. But
Well,
apparently,
that seems to be a trend going on this past week and a half of people copying things. Not that you do, but there are some things out there happening.
Well, good morning, Tizzy. How you doing, girly girl? Mama Coop in the house. That's my sweetie, by the way.
Oh no,
Uh,
I gotta say hi to my sponsor, Tizzy the Bounce. She's responsible for me for the next 10 years or more.
oh wow. Oh wow. But yeah, they seem to have a problem with everybody. D spills the tea. She brings the receipts. Okay, just like Tug and Megan, everybody involved in this brings the receipts, except for Lisa. But D, oh man, D is on her shit list big time. I mean, she does not like D at all, and I can kind of understand why to a point. I mean, D is exposing her, but as far as D being full of shit, no, D brings the receipts. She shows the proof. And this $1,000 donor for this bench, okay, that was bad for Lisa in my mind.
Well, I mean, anybody who's donated any money to Lisa for any of these fundraisers, there's a lot of people out money, and the ones coming forward with receipts, filing the IC3 reports and police reports. Yeah, I mean, not good, not
No,
good.
it's insane listening to all of this stuff. I sometimes I don't understand. Is she just out here to deliberately make herself look like a fool, or is she just a fool?
Um, I by no means don't think she's a fool by any means, because let's look at how much money, when she figured out, in my opinion, the money that I'm just gonna be safe here, allegedly, that she got, that it was meant for her, not for Lynette.
Well,
Um,
see, that in itself, I agree with you. She wasn't a fool. She gained a lot of cash. Okay, she made a lot of cash. But the foolish part comes in is when the people just ask for a little bit of transparency, the ones that actually gave her the money, and then she does what she does to them. She blocks them, she boots them, she talks crap about them. So why would you do that? If somebody's coming into your place of business giving you money, why would you treat them like shit?
because they're asking for it back, or they want transparency.
I mean, I think out of all the donors, the one that D spills the tea interview with, that one makes my heart break right there, because that woman literally was trying to do something out of the kindness of her heart. Right? She literally took out a loan to send the money to them, and all she asked for was just a photo, just a photo. What explain to me why you can't just send a photo of what the woman helped purchase?
Oh, well, I mean, we're still waiting to see, the receipts for HG Christmas, the receipts for the bench, the receipts for the barn build, uh, the receipts, even, hey, fess up the receipts for the legal fees. What lawyer got what? It went from we never collected money for legal fees to we got, nope, that was Bruce's deal. We had nothing to do with it. But yet they they were collecting, and they were telling people to pitch in and pay for various things, including a professional propagandist.
Right. Oh, Jack Miles, what you got to say, my brother? Felisa is freaked about the fact she's gotten caught greasy fleeces. I guess that's fleeces. Flocked. Get bent, greasy fleecer. Banana bread. Thank you so much, Jack. Greatly appreciated, my friend.
Thank you, my
Oh
friend.
yeah, she was in rare form last night. She was on everybody's ass last night. I didn't watch one stitch of it. I don't watch her anymore. Thanks to other creators that's been teaching me a little bit, here and there on some tricky stuff. Uh, Now I just download her audio and I run the transcripts so I can read it. I don't have to watch and listen to her. And some of those tips and tricks are just amazing, Venom.
Well,
Amazing.
the best part is, even when she goes private and thinks that her transcript is, oh my God, I can't talk this morning. Her transcript can't be had. And it's out there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So hey, guys and gals, please do me a huge favor and smash the shit out of that like button this morning. All right. Let's teach old Screw 2 to send us out into the interwebs. We got to get Venom more known, get
Yeah,
her more popularity.
I'm just the unknown Venom. I'm nobody. But yet, I guess I was being made fun of last Saturday when I went live for an hour because I realized Tug wasn't going on. He had no, I guess he was having power outages. I think Tug was playing his game. But
Well,
I got on, something was said, and I was like, "But I'm no one. I'm not monetized. I don't even have 1,000 followers. I'm nobody. What are you worried about me for? I'm not talking about you. You're not relevant to me. So move on."
oh, they don't like anyone that speaks out on their hypocrisy. You got Tizzy, you got Roslyn, you got Dose Reality, you. Um, there's the Green Flamingo has been speaking out on her stuff. There are so many channels that have opinions about all of this. Okay, and according to Lisa and them, none of us have the right to our opinions. None of us.
Oh,
Um,
is there something that's written in, to the new Constitution and the amendments that have taken our free speech away?
well, you got to remember when it comes to Lisa, there's two sets of everything. There's the real law, and then there's Lisa law. And then
Oh,
there's the real Constitution, and then there's Lisa's Constitution. There's the real defamation or definition of defamation, and then there's Lisa's definition. See, there's always two sides to a coin with her.
oh, got it, got it. Okay, I'll
She
keep that pinned, and I'll get a sticky note to put on my monitor the next time I speak. I'll remember which ones to follow.
But now you've got them confused. I've heard all kinds of weird things that you're actually J Hip using a voice mod to sound like a woman. You're actually you're to several different people. It's funny at all of the excuses because they don't know who you are.
Yep. Well, that's why my voice changes all the time. It's this great voice mod that I have. Today, my voice is very deep because, it's the voice mod.
Sharon says third party interference.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh, they've got an excuse for everything. I haven't read the transcripts fully this morning. I was just poking through them a little bit. There's some interesting stuff. Mark, that Tug talks about quite a bit over on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
Mark does a fabulous job with his transcript stuff. And I was kind of nosing through Facebook this morning and ran across one of Mark's posts, and it was about me. And I'm like, what the? I didn't do nothing. I just do it. Oh, let's clear the air real quick before I
Oh,
forget about this. I've been covering this since November of 2024. I have not just popped on the scene, according to Lisa. I've been right here for over a year covering this. Just because she hasn't heard of me up until recently doesn't mean that I just came on the scene with talking about this. Georgie and I started covering this a long time ago. Matter of fact, she started in August. We were just a few months after her speaking out on this issue. So I don't know what her deal is. Probably if she wants to find out, she can easily be debunked by what she's saying. All you have to do is go look at my videos. It goes all the way back to November streaming.
oh,
So
well, then you obviously haven't read the part of the transcript where it says that you must definitely be a paid employee of Jeremy because you have flipped and now you support Jeremy.
I have flipped. When did
It's
that
phrased,
occur? I don't
it's,
think I was ever on their side.
yeah, it's phrased in a way that now that you're getting paid, you agree and cover anything and everything, just Jeremy.
Well, to be honest, I way before I even knew who Jeremy Hales was, I was monetized on my channel. I've been monetized for oh
Oh, I think
almost 15 years.
I wasn't
So,
15 or
you
16,
know,
Ghost.
huh?
I said, wasn't it like 15 or 16 when we last discussed it?
Yeah, it was a long day. It was I first signed up for YouTube in 2010. My very first video was like 2 or 3 years because I spent 2 or 3 years just watching YouTube. Well, then I started creating how-to videos, and I did that for years up until COVID hit. And when COVID hit, it kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything, and I shut my channel down for a few years. Oh, I better get this before it disappears. Hold on a second. Jack Miles. Oh, FYI, I did a 10-second search. David Rickles, David Rickles. I guess he's talking about only me.
Oh, yeah.
Is quite real. I have his info. I refuse to dox anyone. Well, yeah, keep that to yourself there, brother. We don't need to dox anybody over here. But thank you so much, Jack, for the $5 super chat, my brother. Much appreciated.
Thank you, my friend.
And what else do we have here? We got another one right behind him. Who was that? Oh, that's Miss Carol. Good morning. Good morning, Coop and D. Well, no, it's Venom today, Carol. But good morning to you, sweet lady. Good morning. Unless you're D in disguise.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
You never know. I could be
Oh,
I could be D, I could be Tizzy, I could be Tug, I could be Megan, Shizzy, Jay, I could be Ketchup.
yeah, you could be anyone.
And
And that'll be the next thing going around. When they can't figure out who you are, they're just going to say, oh, maybe that's Deanna. Maybe that's George. Maybe that's Ninja Gina.
you're right. I am part of the inner circle after all.
I had to pause and I'm now behind. Oh, it's all right, Tizzy. It's all right, girly girl. You'll catch up.
Tizzy, did my
Glad.
green card come yet? Can I work? Is it my green card?
Oh, that's right. You could actually be the cutest dog on the internet too, all the way from Australia. Yeah, you could be anyone.
That's right. Yep.
So let's dig into this Venom character. How about it?
Oh, we're gonna dig into me. Oh boy.
Well, I first noticed you on Rosalind's. Okay, uh, that's where I first saw you. I think I saw you once on Shizzy. Uh, there's so many people that I listen to. I don't get to listen to everybody all the time. But anyway, I saw you on Rosalind's. So has it always been your dream to be a YouTuber, or did you just decide one day, hey, I'm going to put my 2 cents in?
Well, I had been putting my 2 cents in since this all started. And then Rosalind was like, hey, let's make it 4 cents. So I started going on with Rosalind and then made a couple appearances on Shizzy's. And then I guess you could say between Rosalind and Jay on Jay's birthday was the first time I went on with Jay. So uh, as far as being on YouTube, it started with Rosalind and then the couple appearances that I've done with Shizzy and then with Jay predominantly. So yeah, between Rosalind and Jay, they made me. They made me who I am today. No one. I'm no one.
Well, you notice how, a lot of streamers that start making content and stuff, they've always got someone that's pushing them, trying to, elevate them, trying to get them to just break that ground and start creating stuff. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Because I'm going to tell you, when I shut my channel down, I had no intentions of ever starting it back up. Well, I met 3 individuals that encouraged me to, hey, get back on the bandwagon, and I'll be forever thankful for those people that talked me into just getting back on. Because see, live streaming, it was fairly new whenever I decided to chuck the channel, whenever I decided to shut it down. So I really didn't do any live streaming until I came back. But yeah, okay, moving on to you. So Rosalind was your big influencer, huh?
Yeah. I followed Tug and Megan. Tug, especially when Johnny Depp started. I had already been following him. Jeff, Legal Vices, Larry, DUI guy. I've always followed, here and there, a little bit of Emily Baker. Not real heavy in the law tube thing, but I would go into certain channels, certain places. I get what I call geeked out on certain cases. There's just something that clicks that I'm drawn and attracted to, and it catches my attention real heavy. Or there's some that may start out that has my attention, and then as it go, yeah, not so much. So I'm not heavy into doing the law tube stuff. I don't read the documents. I don't post the documents because everybody that has the bigger channels, they're putting out the information, and they have the people that can come on and get it out there to more people than I can reach. And I just thought there needs to be another voice heard. When I went on with Rosalind, she's like, well, you know a lot of this stuff by without even reading what we already have. You're already citing it.
So
So
you've been a Jeremy Hales fan for a while?
yeah, I started watching him just before he moved to Florida, before he moved to Otter Creek. And
Okay.
what really got me started with Jeremy Hills was, as COVID was hitting, I ran out of stuff to watch, and I happened to catch where the realtor was in her bra and panties, and mathing out, as they say, and
Right.
his gate, and then took his gate and left, and then he had to fly back down to Otter Creek because his neighbor called to tell him, "Hey, I got her on, recording. My cameras caught her, and this is what happened." And when Jeremy aired that, I thought that was the most hysterical, insane thing that I've ever seen.
So
And
you've been watching Jeremy for a while then. I
oh
mean, not since the beginning, but a while.
yeah, yep,
'Cause I think that was like 2023 when that happened, or maybe 2022.
2023, right?
Was
Because
it?
the whole, the water thing, where, of course, some people on that channel over there want to make it a perverse thing. And it was nothing more than a joke about a 2-inch pipe that Russ Meeks, that whole water gate thing.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna spin anything to make it sound the way they want it. Which, hey, right out of the gate, I'm gonna say, look, whatever Lisa's doing over it, do I agree with it? No, but it's her channel, and she seems to have it down to where she knows what her people want to hear, so that's what she gives to them.
Right.
Okay, whether I agree with her or not, it's her content, it's her channel. She can do as she pleases. I don't care. She can talk about me all she wants. It doesn't bother me at all. I go to sleep every single night and sleep like a baby. Nothing she does or says bothers me. But when I see her taking advantage of people financially, then I
That's
have an opinion.
yeah, it's a problem. And the irony of LP and JC to go from one town and another town, and they're pulling the same thing repeatedly. Like, they came into this saying, all our neighbors in Northport love us, all our dear friends there. And then when you really got into this and you start reading, yeah, maybe at first, until they figured out that every single time they talked to you, there was another tragedy that you needed money for.
I've yet to ever see her post or name any of those friends from Northport.
Uh,
She posts a lot of people online that she's met. but she's never mentioned anyone in real life that lives right there in town that like her anywhere she's lived.
Oh, no, there's her bestie. Be fair. Her bestie, Marla.
Oh,
Which
the one that lives 10 minutes away that's never met her in person? That Marla?
Marla and her still haven't met. I mean, but Marla said that they were at her house picking up Christmas presents, and John visits all the time. Oh, wait, that was John, she said. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. John visits. But
Lynette.
like
Oopsie. Sorry, John.
so
Spill it.
I know you were on with Rosalind, and Rosalind's been doing this timeline thing that she's been putting together, which is awesome, by the way. And I'm assuming you're helping her a lot with that.
Yeah. I've contributed to it, as others have, but yeah, that timeline, no matter how much they try to say there's nothing correct about it, it's all wrong. They seem to forget, we have had family members come on and give us anything we were missing in between those timelines, including the correct number of husbands and non-husbands.
Now that's something I do need to get a hold of Rosalind about. They brought it up in my chat yesterday about Lynette marrying this dude in jail or
But
prison.
yeah, she did.
And I remember hearing about that, but I never remembered the whole story. And they said that she literally quit her job just to be able to go back and forth and visit this person.
Oh yeah.
That's information I didn't know about.
Oh yeah, she even went to the press to make sure there was a story written about visitation and the prisoners. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, but
this is the person that doesn't like to be in
figure.
the limelight.
Yeah. She's not a public figure though. But every
Yeah,
time there's something to go in the press or appear on TV for with the news, she's there. She was even in the news in Iowa for, what she's put her stepchildren through, even her own children.
now wasn't it her fabulous lawyer that coined the name that she is a star?
Yeah, he called her a star. She's a celebrity. Yeah.
Celebrity, that's it. That's
Yeah.
the word he used, celebrity.
You're a celebrity, but we don't want to play on that. No, no, no. You know, he
What
did
is it
celebrity.
in wrestling? What do they call the bad guys? The heel?
Oh, the bad guys in wrestling.
They
God,
call him a heel. I
is,
think they do. So is that what Lynette is? She's the bad person. She's the bad
well,
celebrity.
she's the villain. She's the
She's the
villain.
villain.
The villain.
You know, that's another thing that I don't understand why Lynette didn't jump on this when the skillet was hot. She had the perfect opportunity to start making videos and getting her truth out there. And she would have a heck of a channel right now if she had started it back, around the time she brought Lisa into all of this.
Well, in all reality, she's been talking about starting this channel. The child was born, and if you pay attention to her old post, it says, "I'll be doing a video this week. I'll be doing a video this week. The following month, I'll be doing a video this week." Once I
Right.
figure it out, that well, we've been hearing that now since 2017, 2018. She's been posting about those videos.
Well, we got Mr. Hales in the chat saying, hellos, all you beautiful people. And
Well, what?
somebody is text messaging me. I got to turn that off because that's going to get annoying. Oh, who is on me? Oh, pin Venom's link. Give me just a second. Talk to the fabulous people there, Venom.
Well, hello, people. You're stuck with me and my boring banter. Let's see. So, what guesses have you had as to who I am? I could be Jeremy. Um, what you guys are missing is who hasn't been talking that's normally talking online. I'll give you a hint. That's who I am. Oh, D spills the tea. Oops. Did I do it again? Yamaha Biker said.
All right. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for coming in and saying hello to everybody. I got a little bit behind there. I had to hit a notification, had to turn them off. I'm getting Mama says, hey.
Hey,
Okay. I think somebody said your link was posted in chat.
okay.
Uh,
Appreciate
I,
it.
I want to pin that. So let me go. I have this on a different page. So just give me a second. Who posted it? There it is right there. All right. I'm going to pin Venom's link to the top chat. So anyone that is not subscribed to Venom, you need to head on over there and check her out. Okay. Give her a sub. It's absolutely free. Doesn't
It's
cost a
really
dime.
yeah, it's really free. It's
All right.
as you can get on YouTube.
All right. I think Jeremy said something else. He's got something else he said. Countdown to Ohio court, March 6th, the final
Yeah.
countdown. That's right. That's Friday. That's just 2 days away, 3 days away.
Yeah, it's Friday. Today's Wednesday. We've got 48 hours, less than 48 hours.
Wow. Wow. So I imagine they'll be flying up for that. I don't think they do the Zoom thing. I know Jeremy and George usually go to court. I think Lynette
Yeah.
and Crook do the Zoom thing. So we look forward to hearing what's going on there, Jeremy. We sure do, my man. Thank you, boss man, for coming on and giving us that tidbit of information. I'll make sure my donation is in the mail.
Yeah,
According
still waiting out if we get vacation time. Is there 401k? Like, how do we progress up? Like, is there a hierarchy? Management. How does
yeah.
it work?
That's right. April 15th is right around the corner, boys and girls. So, Jeremy, you need to get that 1099 out to all of us. All right.
Yeah.
We got to make sure and keep the tax man happy.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Sarasota Beach Bum says she thinks I'm Tammy J. Yes. Yes. Well, I'm just gonna out myself right here, right now. Okay.
Holy crap. So you're actually Tammy J, huh?
No. I'm tired of everybody guessing, so I'm just gonna tell you the truth here and now. I'm tired of it. My true and real identity. I'm Amber Heard. Yep. I'm that Amber Heard that, went after Johnny Depp. I love him. I love him. I love Johnny. But
Jeremy says, me might be on the plane right now. Well, if you guys are traveling up there, safe travels, my man. I hope you guys make it there safe and sound. If not, be safe. Just be safe. Because I know, we got a lot of wackos out there. Be safe.
yep.
But yeah, so you're a multitude of people. MrCoop, you're correct in wrestling. A bad guy is called a heel, a good guy, and a heel and a good guy. In wrestling is known as a face. Oh, okay. Good guy is known as a face. The bad guy is known as a heel. Reason I know that is because I used to wrestle. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Greg from Scotland. Oh, wow. And hello, Venoms, he says. All right. Thank you, Greg, for that inventive information there, my brother. Thank you. But yeah, so what you think about court on Friday?
Oh, I cannot wait for this. I personally, I really hope that the judge goes in on the fact that there was somebody giving a play-by-play in a chat room as it happened. And then, of course, we heard the spin from Felisa saying that, she wasn't in court and she wasn't listening to the court. She had an insider giving her the information because, she's connected that way.
Yeah. Oh, Sticky Widget. Good morning. How you doing, brother? Now, do you know Sticky Widget, Venom? Have you seen him around?
Yeah, I've definitely seen the name, have said hi here and there.
He is an avid outdoorsman. I mean, this guy does a lot of stuff on the water. They go out crab fishing. They go out with all these big fish that make these big bass down here look like bait. And he does some awesome stuff up there where he lives. He's way up north. Way up north. All right. Back to the shoe. See how I derail stuff so easily?
Well, I know all about derailing. That's fun.
So, Tammy J, how you doing this morning, girl?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you, Felisa. I'm fine. How are you? How are you? Hello, Mo Magic. Mo Magic. Hey, Mo Magic.
Oh, we can't forget the oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
That sounds so retarded when I hear her say that. Ooh, did I say the bad word? Oh, I'm sorry. It sounds so stupid when I hear her say that. What? How does she pronounce that? Oink, 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 oink.
No,
I don't know.
oi, because the Australians, they say oi a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So all the Australians, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was an Australian thing. I didn't have any clue about that. So I'm not making fun of the Australians.
God, yeah, Coop, come on. They're gonna nickname you something else. They're,
Oh
oi.
my God.
Oi isn't just an Australian thing, though. Too. It's also used in many Jewish communities. Oi vey.
What's Yamaha got to say today? She's such a moron. She doesn't understand joke humor, or her followers are, let's see, so dumb they believe the spin she puts to it. Yeah, exactly, Yamaha. When she clearly knows whatever it is a joke. Oh yeah, they know when we're over here joking. And all right, my thing is you got Venom and I on here. We're joking, we're laughing, we're having fun. If you don't watch the show, you don't know. So they're just going off of notes. So they can spin it as us being serious when we're actually laughing, That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they keep missing out on one important thing, which Shizzy was very clear about pointing out. We are not part of the case. We are people that have opinions talking about a case, the same way that she is talking about a case, but she has inserted herself into a case. She brought herself into the case in reality.
well,
She
see, the big difference that a lot of people are missing, Venom, is the fact that none of us are interfering with her business. None of us are calling sponsors. None of us are calling anyone that gives her money for a job. Okay. That's what she's doing. They are literally interfering with Jeremy's business.
Oh, you mean like when Tori said that she emailed Ovite about Jeremy and announced that she had the other viewers that were watching at that time, and how they all mailed Olight to get Jeremy fired? Or would it be interference when your viewers are typing in your chat, and I'm talking about Lisa's viewers typing in her chat how they were going into Whatnot, and they were including Lisa and Tori saying that they were contacting Whatnot, and the viewers were talking about reporting Jeremy and making false bids? You mean that kind of interference?
Exactly.
Oh,
Susie, come rolling in with a 1999 super chat. What you got to say, my girl? Hi, Coop and Venom. Uh, you are Emily Baker. We
oh,
all know, she says.
oh. How did you, Suzanne? I'm gonna have to take your wrench away. You weren't supposed to tell that I am Emily. Okay, stop it. Stop it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Susie. And I think
Thank
Susie
you, my
came right in
friend.
behind that with another one. What's she got to say again? Let's go see. Oh, 3D Life right now, family conference call. I have been listening. Well, I love it when you listen. If you can't participate, that's cool. As long as you got an earbud in, hanging out, that's all that matters. But thank you so much, Susie, for the $9.99 super chat. And no, we are not grifting for birthdays
Thank you,
today.
my friend.
All right, Venom. Let's get back to you, girly girl,
Okay.
or guy, whichever you
Yeah,
may be.
I'm an enigma.
An enigma. Well, so I noticed that you've been putting out a lot of screenshots, videos, showing proof.
Yep.
You've done a few lives. I know starting out, it's slow road to hoe. Okay. But hang in there, girly girl. I mean, absolutely. If you got something to say, put it in content, put it on the YouTubes.
Oh, I have been. My thing, it's taking me a little bit longer because I am going back literally and climbing from when it started to present, and I'm just trying to put everything, not so much a timeline. I'm just looking for the right pieces to draw attention to because, like I said, my whole thing is I want to keep the two people who started it all in the forefront of it all. To me, even though the other people are defendants, they all were acting at the same time. And the two people that started it, at some point, even Lisa and the rest of them, when Lynette gets hit with another contempt of court, or this if this CPO is extended another 3 to 5 years, I think there's going to be another fallout to where she's finally going to realize, oh, yeah, it's time to run at Lisa again, and we're going to see another blow up. It's coming. They will trade on each other again,
Oh
and they
yeah.
throw each other under the bus. And it's going to be between Lisa and Lynette, and it's going to be whoever has the best blackmail on the other person is going to win that fallout. The first to the new lawyer to sue.
All right, Yamaha, you have a good one, my friend. Thanks for popping in, and I hope you get to come back soon. Oh, here's something I want to read on right here. This is Volusia 1. The ridiculous thing I see is people on both sides of the nonsense act as if they have a dog in the fight. Me, I don't have a dog in the fight.
I don't.
No, I'm just calling out hypocrisy as I see it, giving my opinion. Reality is only Hales has something to lose with litigation costs, nobody else. Exactly. I agree
Yep.
with you 100%, Volusia. Uh, I've said this many times. I am not suing anyone. I don't have any money involved in this. As far as my participation goes, I am a fan of Jeremy Hales. I always have been for a long time. Uh, when I came onto the scene, it was because there were no fans giving their perspective on what was going on. And
Right.
that's why I decided I wanted to start talking about what was going on.
Right.
Tug and Megan were doing a beautiful job. I mean, an absolutely amazing job with court documents and getting the information out there. But at the time, they didn't really know Jeremy. And I'm not saying anything bad about Tug and Megan because they are wonderful people in my opinion. It's just at the time I came on to all of this, started streaming, no one was a fan that was streaming. This was back before Lisa. Well, Lisa came on before I did, but that's the whole point that Georgie and I started streaming is because there were no fans covering it, and we wanted to fill in the gaps. No,
Well, I mean, there were some people covering it from a fan's perspective early on. There were a couple streamers that were most definitely. You had DJ Radis who was doing, the funny videos, but
right, the
basically
parodies and stuff.
the parody of what Lynette was doing overall. You had Vet Nation, Spawn Trooper. I mean, there for the most part there were some early offsets, but I mean the original person who actually drew this case into attention was Legal Vices because he actually seen the first ex parte. And then you've got Larry DUI. And the reason why Larry came into this is, the lawyer, BBB, emailed him about his, crap and cheese case. And Larry was like, yeah, this is a nothing burger, to quote Larry, and told him he needs to just find some case and, you know, attach himself to some case and cover it that way, because he wanted all these big law tubers to take him on to give the opposing side from a legal perspective. Sir, you're a lawyer emailing other lawyers telling them that you want to give a lawyer's opinion. I think lawyers know how to give the lawyer opinion. That's what they were, that's what they were doing. And it all started because of a bad judge.
Right. Right.
What for the judge, I don't think anybody would have really heard about this case.
Right. Susie come rolling in hot. Last Venom posted her picture on private Discord DM. It is true. I saw it on the interwebs. So it is true, Emily.
Fired, Susie. You're fired. I just seen somebody come in here. That Willis guy. You know, I'm investigating a story here. Okay, we've got Willis. Hear me out, Coop. Why is he never seen with the mayor? Hmm. And who is Willis talking to? He's always talking to someone, but you don't see him. Is that Shane? Because
Right. Right.
I want to know who Shane is. And I want to know what was the document that a one of my reporters witnessed that the mayor was signing behind a garbage dump. Yeah, yeah. So
Uh-huh.
questions, Mr. Willis. Mm-hmm.
Thank
Very.
you, Susie, for the $5 super chat, girly girl. Much appreciated. I got
Thank you, my friend.
Mark rolling in right behind her. Venom with
Oh,
gifting memberships.
look
Thank
at.
you, Mark.
Oh,
Eh,
it is
What's
Mark. The transcripts, Mark. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. We were just talking about you a few minutes ago, my friend. Thank
Thank
you to
you, my
all the new
friend.
kooks that have joined Kooks. Welcome aboard. And yes, Mark, I will tell you right now, I enjoyed your post this morning. I actually read your post over in the Otter Creek shit show while I was downloading the audio from that said post. I have the transcripts now. I enjoyed it, my man. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed reading everything that you put up. See, I don't usually, I try and avoid talking about things that other people. How can I say this?
You don't want to be talking the same thing that they're talking, which is kind of what I try to avoid. I don't want to be repeating something that's already been said.
Right. I mean, like Tug, he talks about Mark all the time. And that's what turned me on to a lot of Mark's stuff, because I am on Facebook a lot reading. And I've seen Mark's stuff. I just don't talk about it much because I'll let Tug talk about it. But yeah, just to let you know, Mark, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you, my man. I do read your stuff. It is awesome. It is awesome.
I do too. And Mark, I do have some of your stuff that will be appearing in the video that I've been slowly piecing together.
Oh, now I
Oh,
know why you was talking about Travis.
yeah, he's in chat. Oh, wait, what did you call him? What? Who?
Oh,
Who
it's
did you call him?
Travis, wasn't it?
Oh, it says what you doing, Willis. So isn't that Willis? Oh, do you know something, Mr. Coop? Hmm.
I'm hiding from the mayor. He said, see, I was behind in my chat as always. So as I'm catching up, I'm like, oh, there's Travis right there. Good morning, my man. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, somebody just said Clayton is Levi is the mayor and Clayton's the vice mayor. Oh, the plot is thickening. I've seen this, Levi and Clayton. Is that why Clayton's face is covered? Is he Travis? Oh, the story and the plot has thickened. Yes, it
There
has.
you go. There you go.
There's some
That's
stuff going on in Otter Creek.
one of the things that this kind of just there's a lot of things that I just blow off. They just let roll off my back. But when you start accusing people and making accusations that are flat out could ruin a person, that's where I start to get a little annoyed. Travis, I met Travis at the train festival. What you see on YouTube and what you see in real life is the same person. He is a down to earth, good hearted person. Okay, there's nothing menacing about him whatsoever. Now, I wouldn't want to make him mad, but still, he's a nice guy trying to have fun and build something. And for them to try and cast a dark shadow over him because he's helping out Levi or he's helping out Clayton, that to me, you got to step back and ask yourself, what kind of person would jump to something like that? Who are they really? Because it takes a pretty nasty individual to jump and make those kinds of accusations.
Oh, well, these are the same people that started making accusations about Jeremy that have now moved on, sadly, to Travis. And it is sick. It's pathetic. Like most people, you hear, and I'm almost positive this is what I've been searching for because I'm almost positive I've watched that channel and those people talk about how it takes a community, right? And isn't that what he's doing? He's in that community. He's being a big brother to a bunch of boys that, you know, not all together, maybe together. He has the racetrack, these boys are they could be sitting in front of a computer or electronics and spending the day just, playing games. Instead, they're out doing things. They're goofing off with him, they're helping him out. He gives, and to say that, he's taking advantage of them and using them for content. No, he's made it very clear that, he's even gone as far as paying these boys if they help him or, buying stuff or whatever, even if it's a little something. He's keeping them out of trouble. There's so many youths out there today that are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, that their parents don't know where they are. They don't know their neighbors. They have nothing to do with their community and they're causing trouble. Instead, you've got somebody in a community that pays attention, that is giving them a purpose. If at anything, they're learning how to be kind to other neighbors.
Right. I totally agree with you. Uh, it just kind of gets under my skin when I see people, go that direction with people they don't even know. Uh, right now, Travis is going through guilt by association. That's exactly what they're doing to the poor man.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It really sucks because his content has nothing to do with those people, you
No,
know.
his content.
He's doing his own thing. They are the ones interjecting into his content.
Yeah, well, if you hear them spin this story, they have their viewers believing that he was standing outside of LP's gate, and I have the most interesting screenshot from Marla, where Marla admits to watching Travis on the day of the firework incident, and claimed that even watching it, she wasn't sure if it was a pew pew or a firecracker. My word, Marla, if you're going to lie, at least find something where it is not 100% visible, where you could see. I took a screenshot while I was watching the video, knowing what had happened, of Travis holding the firecracker, lighting it, and even did a short clip video of him tossing the firecracker and Clayton picking up the dud that didn't go off.
Well, think about it for a second.
It's
You
insane.
talk about an idiot. She is a first class idiot. She knows he was live streaming. Okay. And she swore up and down to those police officers, I know the difference between a gun and a firecracker. Well, it's right there. It's been live streamed. It's been archived. It's on YouTube that it was firecracker. So obviously, you do not know the difference between a firecracker and a firearm.
Listen, and anything I've seen of Travis in all his videos from the day he started TubeTown on, anybody he's ever interacted with, that man, even down to the politeness and how he speaks, to have the police called and accused of the things that he was accused of that day, he still addressed her as ma'am.
Yeah.
Somebody, if somebody made an accusation to me, that I was, firing off a pew pew instead of firecrackers, and saying, "Oh, I know what it sounds like. Don't you tell me you're a liar," and claiming what she claimed to his face. And he still said, "No, ma'am. That wouldn't have been me saying no, ma'am. I would have been very harsh with my words. A lot of people would have been." And he was still respectful. He waves to them, not out of sarcasm, out of that's how he was raised. You're kind to your neighbors, you help people.
Well, I
And
know I said this the other day in his chat. Of course, they took it out of way out of context. Said that the chat was all mad at me. No, they weren't. I basically said Travis is a far better man than me because I'm very petty. And if she would have drugged me into that, I would have been out there every day shooting into that berm, okay,
yep,
just to annoy him. That's how petty I am when it comes to something like that because she had no right doing what she did. She knew that he was not firing off a firearm. That was just her trying to make a scene, trying to get the cops, get another police report, bogus police report. She's dragging him into it because it's not working with Jeremy. They talk crap about Jeremy every day and they get nowhere. So
well,
they've got to constantly be looking for someone new to go after. And Travis is the last person. He doesn't talk about this stuff unless he has to.
you're right, but then you have to look at the point of view too. They weren't home. They had left when when the first eyesight of the day happened between the two of them. Travis was at 2.0, and he left. They left. Then he went over to Tubetown, and the fact that they weren't home, but yet they're on the phone calling the police to report it, and they're giving descriptions of what people are wearing, but they can't see it because they're not home. And then you see the earlier chat just prior to this happening where Crook is in Lisa's chat talking with her and saying, "Did you get my message?" And they're having an exchange. So, were they watching? Who was watching? I want to know who was operating the cameras, because that call was deliberately made without her being there. That, she gave one story in the police report, verbally gave another story, and then another story formed once she got to the keyboard. And then, the spin and the spin and the spin. It's sad. It's really sad. And I want to know, when is Levy County going to actually turn around and say, "Ma'am, you have filed enough false police reports. It's time to start going after her for filing false police reports." That switchboard has to light up frequent flyer when she calls.
Right? Susie come rolling in hot with a $5 super chat. What you got to say, girl? LP should not be carrying a gun. Oh, if she doesn't know the difference. I agree with you.
They
But
should-
unfortunately, here in the state of Florida, it is legal to open carry and concealed carry without a permit. Uh, Nothing they're doing is illegal. Now, does that mean that they should have firearms? Well, that's a
No,
question for law enforcement. I don't want to be around them. I can tell you right now, Jeremy and whoever filming as they drive by, I would be doing the same thing. These guys, there's a pattern with these guys. How many times has Crook pulled a firearm on somebody? Several. So you dang right. When you have police officers tell me, "Hey, if it's not on video, it
oh,
didn't
oh,
happen."
Mr. Coop, Mr.
Ah,
Coop, I've got more news to report. Now the mayor has entered the chat. The mayor, where Willis, where are you? I seen you in
there
chat
he
with
is.
Willis. Are they both in here? Where are they? I seen the mayor. Look, I see him.
All
Hmm.
right, I got to get back over there for a second. Where did he go? There he is. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Kang, kang,
I
kang, kang,
talking.
kang.
They
All
they
right.
they're taking my reporting as a joke, I think. Oh, let's see what Willis needs to show up to work. The mayor is saying Willis doesn't show up to work.
Right on,
So
right on.
shellac-a-lacker, Mayor. Who's shellac-a-lacking? Mm-hmm. And why were you dancing with the drama llamas?
Thank you so much, Susie, for the $4.99 super chat, girly girl. Much
Thank you,
appreciated.
my friend.
Yeah. Now I feel real special. We've not only had Town in here, but we've also had What You Doing Willis in here. Both of them.
The
Both.
celebrity sightings today. Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. But yeah, that's a sad. It's very sad that they would go to the depths that they have went. I could understand them going after me or Jay or Tug or Megan, because we're speaking out about them constantly. But to go after Travis, that's just trying to do his own thing, and make money for his family, that is pretty pathetic. I mean, pathetic. Did you get that, Tammy? Can you spell that? Pathetic. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back on to you, girly girl, or golly guy, whichever you may be, because we don't really know.
Travis and Willis or no, excuse me. Travis and the mayor are arguing in your chat. I don't believe I cannot believe this is happening. My news story is happening live in front of me.
Yep, I see it. Hey, that's your next bit of content right there.
It's going to be breaking news today. A lot of breaking.
There you go. So, what are your directions? What are your plans for the future with your YouTube channel, girly girl?
Well, I like going off into weird, funny, goofy stuff, what I call chaos of it all. And I look for the quirky side of life. So I plan to start spinning into that direction. I'm going to follow and cover the Hales, the side that I have followed and covered, and put out what I can as I can and see it. But I'm also going to start leading and going into my funny, quirky side, like my little news story posts about the conspiracy with Tubetown and Willis and Shane. And, I'm working on another story about another woman that, it's going to be breaking news. There's going to be a lot this week. It's a busy, busy week.
So now is the YouTube part of it? Is it something you're striving for down the road as far as the monetary side of it, or are you just looking at this as all an outlet to have fun and
to me, it's
just
never
be?
been about the money. I'm not monetized. You have told me I could do tip jars and haven't set one up. Like, to me, it's about having fun. I'm sure at some point, obviously, if I get monetized or do the tip jar, it'll happen. But it's not for the money. To me, this is an outlet to have fun, to kick back, and sometimes watch some serious things that are happening on the internet. Because as we know, this is where everybody's at. The internet has picked up again and become the news source, the hangout, and it comes and it goes. It's gonna come in big or it's gonna fade away and then it'll come back big again. So, but yeah, this is my outlet to, kick back and release, blow off steam, laugh, have fun, make some parody music. Or I made a couple songs, but I like joking and goofing around. I'm a definite smart aleck.
Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with dreaming of monetizing your channel. I mean, back in the heyday, I didn't do live streams. I always did uploads, and they were all teachable stuff that I was teaching people. Super chats were not a thing back then. Memberships were not a thing. If you had a membership, you had a membership through a Patreon website. Okay, if you were a member on somebody's channel. When I was shut down and all of this stuff started becoming popular, the super chats, the memberships, and all of that stuff, it was due to the fact that back then people were asking you to join their Patreon for so much money a month, which is like memberships on YouTube.
Right.
And then they didn't have super chats back then, so people were always posting PayPal links. People could send them a friends and neighbor, or friends and family, donations if they wanted to. Well, YouTube saw a way to make money. So what YouTube do? They rolled out the memberships and the super chats because they make 30% off of everything that gets sent to a creator. But the monetization back when I was, real heavy into YouTube, it paid for all of the stuff I was doing in my shop. Like all the videos that I made back then, all the money that I made on YouTube through monetization, the ads and stuff, it went straight into my shop. And the more tools you have, the more content you can make. And it always offset me because my channel was geared around my shop and the things that I created. You're, on the other hand, you're into a different line. You're into having fun. It's a different outlet.
Yeah. I mean, I've done crafting, and I still do. There's various crafts that I'm into. I've got sublimation, I've got resin, you know, there's so many different avenues. I'm interested in a lot of things. My problem is I can't pick and choose just one, because no sooner I start on one, I go back to the other. And
Yeah,
I'm
I have a
also,
bad attention span myself.
yeah, I also play video games. So, you know, I'm a gamer. So there's that too. And it's weird. Like, if you seen all the interest that I have, you'd be like, wow, okay. So
Here we
it's
got Shennemesis right here. She said, that's true. I learned paracord from Mr. Coop. Mr. Kiko that's in the chat. He's one of my old time subscribers as well. Big Dirt Notification, Miyagi's side meat.
oh,
Yeah, he's been a subscriber of mine from back in the day. These guys have all been around for a while. And, oh, by the way, Shennemesis, good morning, young lady. Shennemesis is here. Oh my goodness. And then we got Susie come rolling in hot with a $20 super chat. What you got to say here is to make up the 30% asshole YouTube takes. Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. But yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
I always looked at YouTube as giving back to the community that I had learned so much from. And so when I started creating videos, I was putting in hours upon hours of editing. And so one of my friends finally talked me into monetizing. And he said, Coop, look, you're not going to make a whole lot of money off of YouTube, but the money that you make can buy a new hammer, or they can buy a new saw, or it can buy a new tool for your shop. And so that's the way I looked at it. I was putting in, 16, 17 hours a day editing. So why not get paid for it?
right, right.
Anyway.
There's so many things. Like, I could see myself, like, I don't think I would have, once I really get going, I don't think it's always going to be the same thing all the time. I like to change things up. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're going to see a lot of quirky stuff. You might see some crafting. You might see just some spoof parody reel. You might read a spoof parody story. You'll see maybe a deliberate attempt to cook and mess it up because I think it's funny. you know, I, I I can't do what Yamaha and everybody do. Like, when they go on Shizzies, they have a Sunday Spice where they all get together and read stories and throw their voice. I like to do voices, but I just can't hold it long enough.
Oh,
Like,
I got you.
and so, yeah, like with my boys, I used to joke around with them, and my cousins and family members would film me, and I'd pretend to be Julia Child. And oh yeah, I was
Oh,
always the class clown. So
well, as long as you're having fun with it, I guess that's all that matters. Uh, but at the end of the day, if you haven't, if you're putting out content that you have to edit a lot, because see, live streaming, I'll agree with Jeremy on this. Live streaming is basically laziness. You have no editing that you have to involve. Okay, that's the part of laziness I'm talking about. But as far as live streaming, it's not that easy when you're trying to cover a story. You're doing a lot of research. You're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. As far as physically, it's laziness. But mentally, as far as researching what you're going to be talking about, that takes a lot of time. A lot of time.
Yeah, it does.
Because you don't want to put out stuff that's fraudulent. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, I've got several friends that just research the crap out of stuff. I mean, Susie for one. I mean, that woman, she is living and breathing, researching something every day.
Yeah.
Okay, Mama's kicking the rooster.
Oh.
No, he decided to come at her when she was coming in the door. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what you got coming in the future. I really am.
Yeah, and I hope I'll find out once I start, showing more and doing more into the goofy stuff. Um, oh, geez. Do you,
Oh,
you see what Freckle Ginger is saying? That Freckle Ginger.
Venom can't hold anything or hold it anymore. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's it. She is lips.
That now I'm lips. I had lips.
My goodness. By the time you get off here day, you're going to have 101 different personalities, different people that you're going to be accused of being.
Yeah, I think I seen earlier somebody even said I could be Randy Shockett.
Oh my goodness. Randy would love to hear that. That would be hilarious. Oh, thank you so much, Freckle Ginger, for the $5 super chat.
Thank you,
my
friend.
brother. Huh?
I object.
I object. So, what's your thoughts on all this court stuff? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
Pick a point that's interesting to you, whether it be Fed 1, Fed 2, Ohio, bankruptcy. Let's see what your thoughts are on whichever one pulls your interest.
Well, bankruptcy, I'll touch on that because I seen a screenshot today of Lynette talking about she's buying all these permits for permits that she don't even need permits for, but she's buying them. Well, ma'am, you're in bankruptcy court, so how are you paying and buying permits? Well, where'd you get the money to buy permits? Because you're barely making money to pay for the turtles and the tortoises that you say you have. So yeah, I'm confused about that. So it'll be interesting to see what the bankruptcy court. The next subpoena drop should be even more interesting than seeing Chase Bank.
Did I lose?
Hello, I'm here. I got a screenshot emailed to me, and it appears that she said it either Sunday in someone else's chat, or she talked about it possibly last night. And
oh, that's right. That's right. You sent that to me, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. It was in somebody's chat that she said this. Let me go look at that real quick. Oh, okay. Let me pull that up. I'll pull that up here in a few minutes. Let me get it downloaded. Yeah.
Very interesting. And, it just, I think she thinks that the permits are going to save her in the bankruptcy, but that you're going to have to explain how you got the money for those permits. And then you're going to have to explain how you're going to pay to get it done, because, well, wouldn't that mean that the money they collected for the barn would have to reappear?
Well,
the money that Lisa has said doesn't exist anymore. There's no money.
All right, here's a bit of tidbit for you as far as the permits. I can pretty much tell you the reason why she's doing the permits is because if you are not showing a house being built, your homesteading goes out the window.
Oh, well, there's a little problem with that. She's past the homesteading. She's not a homesteader. They've already
Nope.
determined that there's only going to be about a half an acre, and she don't get to pick and choose what the half acre is. It's what the bankruptcy's trustees legal team and surveyors and processors and appraisers, when they look at the property, they're going to look at what has the most value, and that's what's going to be sold. And what's left, and it could be just a little corner of property. It doesn't mean she's going to get a piece of property where a barn or a shed stands. Nope, not by any means.
Okay, come on. Where you at? There you are. Susie come rolling in hot with a $1.99. Jack said Nick Ricada wore unicorn tie from JH. Oh, that's
Yes,
cool.
yes, he did. He has worn the unicorn tie.
I haven't watched Nick in a couple of days, well, about a week. I keep forgetting. That's the bad thing about being a YouTuber as long as I have. I have so many people that I'm subscribed to that I don't always get notifications of when they're coming on. So I miss a lot of people's stuff. Like you take Tug and Megan, I know every night at 8 o'clock they're going to be on.
Right.
Shizzy's going to be on usually around 10 o'clock. Jay is going to be on in the mornings around 9, and then sometimes of an evenings for his people watch at around 10. So I know these people and when they're going to be on, so I'm able to watch. But Nick, I don't know. I haven't been watching him long enough. Does he have set schedule, or he just goes when he wants to go?
Nick, for the most part, he goes when he wants to go. Like I have caught him where he is starting a stream at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he'll go, for 4 hours or so. And then there's times he's on early. There's times he's on in the afternoon. So, yeah, he seems to have a very um unscheduled scheduled.
I got you. I got you. D Spills T has something interesting to say. Why get permits, especially when she states she doesn't need them? Yeah,
That's
that
another
is.
confusing part because Lisa did make the comment that her and John had decided that whether they have permits or not, they're going to build. Well, yeah, there is a little problem with that because go right ahead and you build. I won't even touch on that problem, but you guys want to build and you're going to do it with or without permits. You do that. You go, girl. You
There
go.
you go. Buff Doe Man come rolling in with a $5 super chat. Venom can't be lips. Venom has too much personality.
Aw, thank you.
You feel that warm kiss on the booty there, do you?
Oh yeah, I do.
That's so sweet. Buff Doe Man gave
Um,
you the kiss. Oh,
thank you.
thank you, Buff Doe Man, for the $5 super chat,
Sweet.
my brother.
Thank you, my
I
friend.
just about missed that, so I had to go back because I got to make sure and acknowledge everybody. Okay,
What's
what'd
this?
you say?
Freckle Ginger's writing, be careful if you watch Jay's People Watch. There's another channel copying him and using the same wording. So make sure you are sub to Jay and not searching for People Watch. Oh, yeah, yeah. I seen
I
that.
heard about that. I heard about that. I've been having some conversations with different people over that. I don't know if they're going to continue to do it or not. I think they caught so much flack over it.
Oh, I don't know about that, Mr. Coop, because it seems that last night she doubled down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
Well, see,
put.
I'm not subscribed to them, and I don't even know who they are. I just heard about it. I went to their channel once, and I looked around, and I haven't been back since. So you're saying they did another one last night?
Well, not another stream. She posted a short that, it appears that even after he read her comment or email or post, whatever she sent Jay, it appears she's doubling down because she posted a short. I mean, why would somebody post something that um, is clearly named by another channel. Like anybody can play bingo, anybody can stream and people watch, but when somebody has already for a year been doing it consistently every week without fail, there's only a few times that, you know, people watch bingo has not gone off. And when somebody is even taking their shtick, so to say, and making comments and talking about things that myself, Rosalind, Faves, uh, Rogue Mama, Starcasm, Jay, we've all joked and bantered about, and you hear two other people doing it, it's kind of a slap in Jay's face. And even all of us that I've been a guest on his show, several others have, and it's a slap in our face when we hear somebody using and commenting and playing it off on each other like we do.
Well, I believe I was talking to Ketchup last night about this, and I didn't watch very much of their stream. I just wanted to see what it was about. And right out of the gate, okay, you know how you have in the beginning, you had Star and Jay.
Yeah.
You had Jay was the funny, let's just joke about it person, and then you had Star was the gruffy, sarcastic side of it. You know what I'm saying? The personalities they were portraying.
Right.
It's almost when you talk about copying someone else's shtick, they were even trying to copy that too.
Yeah.
Because you had the lady that owns the channel trying to basically act like Jay with the funny, witty stuff. And then you had that monstrosity with the glasses and the fur coat on that was being sarcastic and snarky.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So not only are they trying to rip off the show, they're literally trying to rip off the characters in a sense. That's
Yeah.
just the way I took it.
I mean, if you even look at Star made a comment on Miyagi's short that, even down to the bingo card, like this is this is what two people put together, three people, and consistently those three people have been that show. That's his show. That's what he did. From what I heard yesterday, I guess 2 days in a row he talked about it, but I heard yesterday he kindly asked her, you know, rename it, do something different. But, no, I'm not coming on your channel. No, you're not coming on mine. And,
Now, see, that's
stop.
one thing that I have never liked. Uh, I've never asked any creator if I could come on their show. To me, that's impolite. That's rude. If a creator wants you on their show, they will ask you to come on their show. And for her, from what I understand, from what I've heard from other folks, that she's notorious about this. Because I'm assuming, from what I understand, she was on Nick Rekieta's show.
Yeah, I popped in and watched a video and seen, this person was on Nick Rekieta's, and I was like, wow, oh, okay. Um, yeah, that was an interesting thing to watch.
Oh,
I
there's ketchup
his
right there.
go, hey, ketchup, ketchup, my ketchup.
I guess
I
she's in
I
here.
watched his viewers that day. He was live and he had almost 800 viewers live watching him. And while this person was on with him, he lost about 300 viewers like that, like in a blink of an eye, gone.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, guys, I don't know this person.
I
I
don't
don't
need,
see ketchup in the chat.
yeah, I seen people saying hi to Ketchup unless they were just responding to Ketchup.
Oh, that could be. I don't see her, but that doesn't mean she's not here. It could be something malfunking. But anyway, back to this woman. I don't know this woman. I don't have any ill will towards her. I don't know who she is. I'll probably never watch her. I've seen her around on other channels, but I never paid much attention because see, my attention span is very limited. I'll go into a chat and I'll be in there briefly for a little while. I'll leave and then I'll come back and then I'll leave and I'll come back. The only time I ever listen to a whole stream is when I'm out doing something and I have an earbud in. But if I'm like sitting on the couch or I'm at my computer, I'm bouncing everywhere. So I don't know this woman. Don't care to, but from what I understand, she's invited herself on quite a few shows.
That's what I'm hearing. Now, I will say this, like me personally, if another channel called me out for taking their name of a program that they've developed in a year and copying their shtick, if they called me out, I would not be writing back. Would you like to come on my channel and discuss it? Or I can come on your channel. No, I wouldn't want this to be a public discussion in any means whatsoever. Like, no, no.
Well,
You
I don't wish the girl any harm, but I
don't,
agree. Come up with your own shit.
yeah,
If you want to do people watching bingo, I suggest listening to Jay. Jay said it just as politely as he could, I guess. Just rename it. All right, because
and find another way to act in it, because now, as somebody who's been a guest with Jay doing the People Watch Bingo, and now seeing the short and what I've seen, ma'am, you're stealing his content. And, I don't know if that's morally right.
well, if you notice, there's a lot of people on the
Well, yeah.
YouTubes that don't have morals. So
Get a message from somebody who's missing a lot of scruples, I would say, yeah.
Scent Patty
Oh,
says,
no.
"What's her name?" I said, "Well, I think it's Lacey something or other." Oh, there you
Oh,
go. French Psycho just said it's Lacey Jane. That's her name on YouTube, I
uh,
guess.
um, I
Uh,
I had been on panel with her on Shizzy's, so um
oh, that's right, on his 10,000 party.
well, no, I don't recall her being on for the 10,000. I Not with me anyway.
Oh,
Definitely
okay.
New Year's, and it was only a few minutes. Like, I think the only interaction I had with her was I snarked and made a joke about her dog pulling away and running away from her. Uh,
I got you. Now,
that
guys in the chat, don't go harassing this woman. Okay, just please don't go harassing her. Jay will take care of it himself. I don't want anybody to just run over there and harass this woman. Let Jay and her work out what they got going on. I personally, I'm staying away from her, just like I do with everybody. I stay away from Fleece and all them. I don't want to be accused of harassment or stalking. I stay away.
Yeah, and I'll just say this: anybody who is looking, like the freckled ginger said, Just J Hip is his channel, and Thursday and Friday nights he does People Watch Bingo, where he streams, the Elbow Room and several other spots, and um, myself, Ketchup, Rogue Mama, I have favorites, Starcasm, Rosalind, Tug has been on. I think you've been on, haven't you? Have you?
No, I have not, not yet.
Okay.
He
I,
asked me a while back, but
he-
the night he asked me, I was so tired. I couldn't make it.
yeah, actually, Jeremy and George have been on with him too. I think
Yep,
Jeremy
yep,
participated in People Watch. I know he's definitely been on his channel, but he's had so many. Megan Fox has been on with him.
yep,
Uh,
yep, yep, yep.
I've been there to see it. So, I mean, this is well known in a community. So, I don't know about her channel, how big it is, what her thing is. I think she is supposed to be a law tuber. I don't know, but
Yeah,
in
I don't know. I was nosing around her channel, just seeing what all she was about, trying to figure out who it was. And she's a smaller channel. She's not real big. I think she just got monetized not too long ago. Her channels, some of her videos have a lot of views, some of them don't. She's building. Like I said, I don't know anything about her other than the little bit that I've seen. But yeah, Scent Patty. We know. I know. You just wanted to know who it was.
Oh, I need to say hi to French Psycho.
Go for it. Go for it. Oh, look at there. Rob Pate come rolling in. Mr. Coop, I think you and Travis should team up. He identifies small Hell's universe. What?
YouTube pages and promote. You interview them, pull all the non-drama llama providers that will survive after Anti-Hales is gone. I mean, yeah, I mean that's going to be the true test of my channel or any channel that they claim are new and we don't know anything. You know, they keep because they don't know the names, they assume we're new. There's nothing new about me other than I have a name, Venom, that has become a active channel. I've
All
had
right.
for a couple years, a couple few years, but it's not my original name, and I've been around a long time. So,
But to answer you, Rob Pate, yes, I've been meaning to get a hold of Travis, just like Venom. How long did it take me before I finally got a hold of you? I space stuff off regularly. So, but yeah, I do have plans to talking to Travis and having him on the show if he wants to come on. Uh, we kind of hit and miss on text messages a little bit, but yeah, there is. I am thinking about having Travis on. Oh well, he will be on eventually, but he does most of his stuff with Tubetown and Madam or Tubetown and What You Doing Willis. About the time that I'm live is about the time he's doing his stuff, recording, doing his content. So I'll have to get a hold of him. What happened now?
oh, somebody just made a comment. Hey, I'm French too. I didn't get a venomous kiss. Well, here to all the gentlemen viewers.
Schmooches.
Venom.
Schmooches. Thank you so much, Rob Pate, for the $20 super chat,
Thank
my
you,
friend.
my
But yes,
friend.
I have been meaning to get a hold of Travis. We have been talking a little bit back and forth, ever so often. Nothing concrete yet, but I need to call him and say, "Hey, let's do this," because I know I was in his chat yesterday, I think it was, and he's trying to set up something where to help smaller channels grow.
Yeah, Travis is out there promoting my channel, Tizzy's. Yesterday, I believe he was promoting Mercedes Benz, and oh,
Gin Thunder, I think.
oh yeah, Gen Thunder. Yeah, yeah. It was Mercedes and Gen Thunder yesterday. And today he said he was or when his next show was, I should say, pending on who appears on what time, because I never see them together, but sometimes the mayor promotes channels, sometimes Willis does. I'm waiting to hear when Shane does. But he also brought up another character yesterday in his show. He was talking about some Madam Mayor. Is this another mayor? Was there an election?
Oh, yeah, Therese Granger, yeah. She's a sweet lady. Her and Brett Granger, they're very nice people. Oh, Mr. Coop, Venom, LP has a busy dodging day on the 6th. Well, she better hope she don't dodge because, the minute somebody doesn't show up for a hearing like this, it's automatically awarded to the person. So if she doesn't show, the judge will just, okay, Mr. Hales, boom, you get what you asked for. So she better not dodge.
I believe it's the conclusion of the witness testimony Friday, so there should be some really good juice coming out eventually when it can be released as to what's going on.
Oh, right. Cheryl, Susie, what you got to say? Venom is at 934. Can we help her grow? Yes, guys and gals, Venom's link is pinned to the top of the chat. So we've got 298 folks in here listening to what we got to talk about. So, hey, it doesn't cost a dime. Hit the link, go over, hit subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications, show a little bit of YouTube love. But yeah, I've been pushing smaller channels my entire time on YouTube. Even when I was small, I'm still small, but even when I was, below 1,000, we were always back then doing video responses to each other and pushing and trying to grow. We had a community where we were pushing all of us. We were trying to all grow at the same time, and some people grew, some people didn't.
Right.
But I've always loved watching channels grow. That's one of the things that just tickles me, because I remember when I was below 1,000, and it was like, is it ever going to happen? Okay. And then people that were 1,000, 10,000, they didn't even have anything to do with the smaller channels. It's like when they hit 10,000, they just ignored everybody. I didn't want to be that person. I always wanted to help when I could. So yeah, Clayton, I think we got Clayton up over 500 now, I think.
Yeah, I know Clayton's up there. The only like with the kid thing, the one thing I'm afraid of with subscribing to the kid channels or putting their names out there is I worry so much about the other channel and her viewers, because we see what they do to other channels.
Oh,
The
right.
talking, the nasty messages. We've seen how fast Lynette swung into action, her and John, with the trading post, and we're gonna hear just how bad it's gotten. So I mean,
Yes, I agree with you. That's the sad part about all of this. Clayton, there's a kid. Well, he's not a kid anymore. He's a grown man, but he does a lot of the e-bike stuff and the dirt bike stuff.
right.
And he's always has a helmet on. You never see his face. And I think that's kind of the direction that Clayton's trying to go with his channel, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong about that, which it's a good idea. It keeps his anonymity. It keeps him hid.
Yeah.
But still, you've
And
got these jackasses doing what they're doing, making these innuendos of
yeah,
things that
that
they
are,
have no proof of. These allegations. It's they talk about Travis bringing the kids into a situation that he shouldn't. Well, maybe they shouldn't be bringing the situation to Travis.
yeah, I mean, if you really want to talk about putting a kid in this situation, 100%, not only Clayton, but she put her own child, the child that she moved there to protect. She put her in a jackknife too, because it's been said since that video dropped, she drove to a location, her home, granted, after somebody allegedly telling her that shots were being fired, not just fired, but they were telling her at her home. So rather than staying away and calling the police, no, she drives to the property, because her screenshot from what I read said she was going to defend her home and her animals.
Yeah, she puts her child in harm's way, even though there was no firearm.
No,
What if there was?
exactly. You could have been pulling up to an active shooting scene, and anybody, herself, John, the child, Clayton, Travis, it doesn't matter. The people on that street, all of them, if that were the case and that was really happening, would have been, she endangered herself, her roommate, ex-husband, boyfriend, sometimes on again, off again, but definitely splits everything with uh
Joan,
uh,
Joan, have a good doctor's appointment. I hope everything works out all right, young lady. You be safe. Glad to have you here this morning. Yeah, I agree with you, Venom. It's they talk about Travis bringing these children into a bad, or harmful situation. Well, let's see who's the ones creating the harm.
yeah, who called the police and reported active shooting?
Right. I mean, who's the one been known for pulling firearms on people repeatedly?
Oh gee, that
So,
person that she has called the police on. herself over, who she called the police and admitted what he did to Wes, because he's become a topic with them again too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I heard about that. There was a big post put up. I can't remember. It was that Lori G piece of garbage. Yeah, she's. What about Jeremy Hales paying Wes? Jeremy's never paid anyone.
No.
Okay. Matter of fact, Jeremy was in Ohio when all that happened. He didn't even know who Wes was, but they're going to run with that narrative to
Yeah,
push it like there's some big conspiracy.
there. Yeah, yeah, because they said, it was a conspiracy because did you see how, and this was Marla's mouth, you can see how fast George was standing at the corner with him. Well, no, Marla, what you don't know is the amount of time from the time your buddy, the one that comes to visit you, called or did what he did, and then the police were called. You don't know the time span in between that, the talking and the relating information and waiting for the officers and all that to happen. And they had every right to be there because this happened while these people were visiting their property that they allowed Travis to have his tube town on.
Well, see, Wes, he came out and said exactly who he contacted. He contacted Travis. When
Right.
all that happened, he emailed Travis and asked Travis what to do, from what I understand. And then Travis hooked him up, I guess, with Jeremy and George. Anyway, he wound up at the corner store, or the not the corner store, but the post office. And that's when George pulled up just to record it for safety's sake. You know what I'm saying? So these people, they twist everything. What you got to say, Rob Pate? Clayton to Travis is like Travis to Hales. The groups he promotes are those mostly Otter Creek area pages, not part of the bad side of Hell's universe. Right. Thank you so much for the $11 super chat.
Wes, to correct something, Wes didn't call Travis to ask him what to do. Wes called the police. Then he called Travis.
Right.
Tell Travis what had happened, because then, it was, I was at your place when this happened, and this, is there anything you want me to do? Or that's how I took it, was, is there anything more I need to do than what I've already in the process of about to report what happened to me? And that's, and then Bruce, allegedly, I'll say, we heard that reached out and was making threats of suing him if he went back to Florida and gave his statement to the police in person, which I'm still perplexed. Well, I shouldn't say I'm still perplexed. We see why the
witness intimidation.
Yeah, witness intimidation, and even with the female that was with him that did go back down to Florida, they wanted nothing to do with the case. They weren't going to do anything because, well, we see what Mr. Owens has done with it. Nothing. But if you look at the track record of what Megan and Tug pointed out about this guy, there's not many cases that they press charges on.
Right. Rob Pate, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. And then we got Bridget coming in right behind him. Can I get some prayers for my mom? Kidneys appointment. Oh, wow. Yeah, Bridget, most definitely.
Hope everything is good with that.
Yes, and most definitely. So, chat, if you don't mind, please keep Bridget and her mom in your thoughts and prayers. Her mama's going in for a kidney appointment today. Most definitely. Thank you for letting us know, Bridget. I don't like seeing anybody that's in any kind of pain in any way or sick. It kind of gets, I don't know, I get sappy about that stuff.
Yeah.
What's Tizzy Gems, what you got to say? I had respect for you in the past because you were not biased and looked at all the facts. What happened? Germ paying you now? Oh, geez. I've always been the same person since day one. Oh, we got us one of Lisa's people.
Oh, is that you, Tisa? Tisa, is that you? Tisa.
Yeah.
Welcome to the chat, Tisa.
This is T Gems, whatever it is. This is the first time I've ever seen them in my chat. I've always been one-sided. I've always been on the side that I'm on right now, calling out the lies and the BS from that side. I've not changed one bit. I'm the same person I was over a year and a half ago.
The last time I'm with you, did I not debunk Lynette's lies when she lied and said she asked Lisa for $6,000 for the new RV? And I absolutely stuck up for Lisa and said, no, no, ma'am, no, Lynette, you're lying because you asked Lisa for $17,500 for an RV. I have given both sides, and I've heard Coop. We all have presented both sides. Tisa, if that's you, Tisa.
I don't know who they are. This is the first time I've ever saw them in chat.
Tisa is very aware that I obviously know who they are. Right, Tisa? Tisa. Look at the message.
If they think they're going to come in here and bother me, be gone with you. Okay. You don't like what I'm talking about? Be gone. Have a nice life.
Look, I have nothing against any of them. I don't know them. If they want to talk, if they want to hang out, we could talk about the weather. I'm sure we'd get along fine. But yeah, don't say that somebody's biased or not biased. We're just giving our opinion. After all, we are not the ones inserting ourselves into physically a case that has gotten them into a legal bind. Two people started this.
We are both wrong, Venom. Wes called the police. Oh, yeah, okay. But I know he emailed someone to let them know what was happening. And I'm pretty sure it was Travis that he emailed because he went to see Tubetown. He didn't go to see Jeremy Hales.
Exactly.
But whether we're right or wrong, at the end of the day, a pew-pew was called or brandished on him and a child and another person. So that's what we have to look at right there.
Oh, Grandma Jackie, welcome, Grandma Jackie. Thank you.
Now, Grandma Jackie's good people.
No,
She's
I
been
know.
in here. She's been in here a while. I've seen her a lot.
Now I'm being totally sincere. This is just my normal voice. I'm absolutely thanking Grandma Jackie for saying or correcting what we're doing because we've got Tisa here. So
yeah, I don't mind being corrected ever. I mean, I'll admit when I'm wrong every single time. You tell me I'm wrong and you show me that I'm wrong. Hey, I'll admit it. Johnny D, good morning. Or hello, Mr. Coop, Venom, and Jack Miles, Nancy, and a whole bunch of emojis. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you, Johnny D.
Anybody who has viewed my channel, I actually have admitted my viewers have seen if I've said something or misstated something, and there was something in one of my lives or a post where I had to go and correct it and edit. So unless I'm sure of what I'm seeing and reading and, going off a screenshot, I'm going by what these people have said and the interaction that happens. And the rest is, as it happens in the court, it plays out. I read and hear what I see, and I base my opinion off of that. I look at it as we're the jury that would be looking at this case, and all of us people, whether we're viewers or whether we're viewers with channels, we're the jury that could possibly be seated in any given case. And what they need to pay attention to is there's a lot of people that say, oh no, you guys are in the wrong, and there are people from the other side that say Jeremy's in the wrong. But when it comes down to the actual proof, well, I guess we'll wait for it to play out in court and see for sure who's really wrong.
Well, guys and gals, all my mods, just Tizzy Gems did nothing wrong. She didn't attack nobody. She didn't cuss or raise Cain, or she or he, whatever it is. I don't know who they are. Just let them be. Okay. They don't bother me in the least. They have a right to their opinion. They can express it as long as they do it in a polite manner. They're welcome to express their opinion, because everyone in this chat knows I am the same person I was a year ago. The only difference is I talk a little bit better now than I did back then. I'm not as nervous. Okay. Practice over time. But yeah, she wants to voice her opinion or they want to voice their opinion. Let them. They don't bother me in the least.
I just want to know, T's Gems, are you Tisa? I just want to know, are you Tisa?
And Jenny, what you got to say? T Gems, I guess the flea is paying you. Oh, I forgot. She's a con artist, a thief. She don't pay, she takes. Oh, that's an interesting comment. Thank you, Jenny. Got you highlighted there, girly girl. That's a good comment.
5309.
You're bad. You're bad. But hey, be gone with you if you don't like what I'm talking about. See ya. Don't want to be ya. All right, let me get caught up on my chat because I got way behind on that. Oh, who else? That was Bridget was the last one. All right, all right. All right. Hey, Jenny. So now that I'm all the way down here, Diane Chase, I've been watching with since 2017 videos, number one. That's Diane Chase. Well, welcome, Diane. I've been watching since, I think she's talking about Jeremy.
Yeah, Diane's been around a while. Like I recognize that name. Diane has definitely been around quite a while that I know of. Like for the most part, majority of the people in chat that I see in all the chats, I have been around as long as I have, and anybody that's new, they obviously have watched or viewed or seen something, but only became there's some that maybe become more active as they go into chat.
Now we got Rob Pate. Don't call them trolls. Most are misguided. 9 out of 10 people, only one is a follower grifter or fellow grifter. Now, I'll tell you right now, Rob, him and I, he's been coming in my chat for a long time. Rob's good people. Okay. I don't talk politics and I don't talk religion. As of most of the people that are in my chat, including you, Venom,
Yes.
we come from a different time. Okay. I was raised to where politics and religion were personal. You didn't express that stuff. It was none of anybody's business. Okay, but yours. Uh, I know that Rob and I are on two different sides of the coin, but I love Rob to death. He comes in here with some of the most knowledgeable stuff and some of the best comments I read. So I'm not going to say I'm partial to one or the other. I am partial to Jeremy, but to sit there and say that I used to be in the middle, I was never just whatever T person said
That you
that
weren't.
that that I've changed. No, I haven't. I'm the same person I've always been. I talk the same stuff I've always talked. But thank you, Rob, for the super chat, my brother. Go ahead, Venom. What were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying you. I don't even know what I said now. It's like you were saying that your channel, that you've always been the same. I just said that you were unbiased, that you weren't biased to the cases, what they were saying. And
Okay.
as far as Tisa, like if that's you, Tisa, or T's Gem, which I'm pretty sure it's Tisa. Um, yeah, like y- you're welcome to your opinion. If you thought he was unbiased before and you think he's biased, whatever. But I mean, don't go and say he's getting paid by Jeremy to give an opinion that you may or may not like. It's no
See,
different than us saying, "Is Lisa paying you to come here and say that?" See, it's
my
double.
thing is I love it when they sit there and make those accusations because I can't wait for the day if it ever comes, which I doubt it ever will. But I can't wait for the day for them to eat mud over this. Prove that I'm being paid by anyone. Okay, I would love to see them prove that any of us are being paid by Jeremy Hales. That is the most ludicrous. It's them lashing out. They're repeating what Felicia says, and it's them lashing out, trying to understand why they're on the side that they're at. So they have to make us all villains that we're being paid, that we're being coerced, that we're in an ecosystem, which we're not.
Yeah, no,
Okay. I
and Trees Gems. What you need to look at is Bruce in his own email, in the exchange that took place, that even Sarah was a part of. Sarah, Marla, uh, Patty, LP, Lisa, Dave, Slug. I'm just trying to recall the names that were all part of this chain when Bruce named what we use his name that he called all the channels that get along with Lisa that have inserted themselves into this. He named the ecosystem, not us. We're only reading his words that he named. So that's where the name came from, and then they tried to spin it as we're the echo chamber. Whatever.
Well, see, they got caught with their pants down. All right. They never thought in a million years that all that information would ever get leaked out into the interwebs. All right. Shara put all of that stuff together and she leaked the shit out of it. All right. And it shows clear intent of what they were going to do and what they have been doing. There is absolutely no chain between Jeremy, Tug, Megan, myself when it comes to creating an ecosystem. It is no ecosystem. We're giving our opinions on what's going on in this situation. They can't handle the fact that they're in doo-doo over this. They're in deep doo-doo over all of this crap. So they've got to project their shit off on other people. I've never been paid by Jeremy Hales for anything ever.
No.
So if they can prove it, jump on.
Oh, I think we lost your sound.
Convince people that it didn't happen or it hasn't. This is me telling it, but myself. Okay. YouTube, that's where I make my money is on YouTube, and my shop, my business. It's not from Jeremy.
No. And Trees Gems, I don't know.
What do we got here?
George, personally. I know them as, you see Lisa and those channels. I don't know if you know them personally or not, but I watch a screen and I watch a font. We don't interact. Like, they don't message me and say, hey, Venom, do this. Hey, Venom, cover that. No, I cover what I want. I show what I want. I've said things that have absolutely supported things Lisa has said, and I've shown things that absolutely have proven Lisa has said things she has denied. So, I mean, yeah.
Susie come rolling in. What you got to say, Susie? Coop, heard JH paid you $56K for a wishing well. No. No, 56K for me.
See,
huh?
You got $56K for a wishing well? I am going back. I'm getting my resin out. I'm getting my popsicle sticks. I'm going to build or make something. Yep.
That's all news to me. And then we got Pickle Tink come rolling in. Most people wouldn't say things to folks' faces. Keyboard warriors. Exactly. I don't know why this didn't come up on my restream. Rob's did. I don't know where Pickle Tink's went, but that's what Pickle Tink had to say. Thank you so much, Pickle Tink, for the $5 super chat. Oh my goodness. That's for Susie.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay.
This is for Pickle Tink.
Thank you, my friend.
Tisa.
Huh?
Trees Gem says they're not Tisa. And something about they've been around a long time. I'm trying to look for the message of what they said. Something about they've been around a long time and that you did change. And it's like, maybe there was something in the paperwork that changed his mind, Trees Gem. Can I ask, Trees Gem, how did you feel when you seen Lisa and LP with that fight where the whole chat called Lynette very nasty names, made very nasty comments, but now it's all love and kumbaya?
Well, the thing is, before I started live streaming, I had been following this from day one, just like most of us have. I didn't believe Jeremy wholeheartedly when all this stuff with Lynette kicked off, but I knew she had a group. that Friends and Neighbors of Otter Creek. So I went and I was in that group for a long time till she shut it down. It didn't take me long to see who was on the right side of the tracks. I'm biased over. Okay, you can say I'm biased when it comes to people showing proof. Yes, I'll take proof over word of mouth any day. And that's the reason why I support Jeremy Hales, because he has shown proof time and time and time again where there has been nothing shown from the other side. Anyway,
Yep.
Now I will say this, I don't curse as much. I'm a lot more calmer, I think. But yeah, thank you, teacher. I guess that Tizzy Gem.
Yeah.
Thank you for the comment. Thank you. You're welcome here. I don't care if you stay or go. Okay, if you think I've changed and you don't like it, well, maybe you'll be better off somewhere else. If you want to stay around and listen, you're welcome to stay. Rob Pate, come rolling in. Thanks, Coop. 2 out of 3 of my friends are conservative. We fight 30 minutes over politics. Then we meet up later for fun, sports, and barbecue. Right on, right on. You know, I keep my politics to myself. I'm not a political channel. If I was a political channel and wanted to voice who I support politically, I would do that on a political channel. I'm not a political channel. When it comes to religion, that's my business. Okay, that my religious is my religion. That's it. That's my business. If I wanted to talk religion, I'd start a channel based on religion. So anyway, but hey, people can do what they want on their own channels. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Did I lose you, girly girl?
No, I'm here. I said, yep, I agree.
Coop, how can LMP get permits and build when her land is a lien or has a lien on it? Oh, that's a good question, Marianne. Oh, Marianne, welcome back, girly girl. I haven't seen you in a few days. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing fine. I know she was under the weather here a little while back.
Sorry to hear. Marianne, welcome back.
Yeah. You want to answer that one?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not anything to do with a town or a council. Like I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I'm a bit confused how she's going to explain to the bankruptcy court how she's buying permits when she's filing for bankruptcy. You can't be broke and yet have money to buy and build at the same time. Like
so who's paying for the permits? Is it the turtle rescue?
Well, no, the money that comes in for the turtle rescue is supposed to be feeding them and paying for their vet bills.
Exactly. So where's the money coming from? I mean, these permits aren't that expensive. I think if I wanted to put a new roof on my house, I think the town I live in, I think last I checked, it was like $25 or $30 for the permit. It's not that expensive. Now, what it would cost to frame out a house, now that's a different story.
If you recall, Lynette has already discussed that it's not just permits that she needs. The blueprints need to be redone, and those are $2,500. And then
now,
the permits looking at about $1,500, if not more, because the way it expired and the fact Tizzy Gem, I will even agree one step more with Lisa. She sat on that property for over a year. Nothing done, nothing touched, no work, nothing, zero.
Oh, it's longer than that. They bought that place in what, 2021? And
no, not buy it in 2021. No.
What now?
No, they bought the property in 2023. They did not move on the property until 2023. When all this, it was almost instant that things changed. Jeremy and George owned their property.
Right. Yeah. From what I understand, Jeremy and George they bought their property, and it was almost a year later than Lynette shows up.
Yeah, it was about 9 or 10 months later. They lived at the RV park.
Right.
She sold a perfectly good home in Northport. And, backyard, everything. She had everything she could have wanted that she wants there. When she talks about the child chalking in the road. When did that ever happen? How do you chalk in a road that,
Why are you chalking in a road anyway?
right? I mean, Lynette, I'm going to tell you now, you want your child to chalk again? The next time you're at the hardware store, there is a paint, a blackboard paint that you can buy, and you can have John roll it out on one of the buildings that, on the side, and your child can chalk away.
Oh,
And
just get a sheet of plywood, cover it with that chalk stuff, and throw it down in the yard. Let her go play. Dose Reality, what you got to say? Hey, I'm reading. Okay, she's not feeling good, or they're not feeling good. I hope you get to feeling better. Lurk away, lurk away. And then I think T come in again. The well is beautiful, but done for a horrible reason. Well, I built the well because my chat asked me to build the well. They sent the money for me to build the well, so I built the well. I took it to Jeremy Hales for the sole purpose of he could do with it what he wanted to. Do I agree with what he did with it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because it is not hurting anyone. It is mocking Lisa. It is not hurting a family. It is not going out of its way to mess with a family. It is a yard ornament being put on somebody's private property. Go for it.
Absolutely nothing to do with the family or the family member that they lost. It has everything to do with a bench that she claims she bought from China. That
here's one for us. Okay, the memorial to memorialize the memorial that never was. Everybody claims that that's for a bad reason. All right. Well, let's just take this a little farther. What about the poor woman that literally took out $1,000 loan for a memorial bench that has basically been told, screw you, I don't owe you anything, when all she did was ask for a photo of the bench? So I guess that's okay. I guess robbing people of their money and not showing them anything in return, I guess that's okay. But me building a well to mock someone is bad. Okay. All right. I got you.
Well, Tizzy Gems, all I could say is you're talking about the things that were bought that were bad. Well, what about the things that are said that are very troublesome accusations and very, very slanderous, defamatory names that have been called to not just Jeremy, but now Travis? What about that? What about those accusations? How do you feel about what they say about that?
I understand. Coop. What? Mids and chats. I was down in the dumps. Bad, but realized you all helped me come out of a bit. Oh, okay. She was down in the dumps. That's why she was kind of MIA for a while. Well, I'm glad we could help bring you out of the blues, girly girl. I sure am. Because I know Marianne, she used to be in the chat a lot, and then she took a little bit of a break. I know she wasn't feeling well. But I'm glad you're back. Now, guys, TG or T Gem, she's not breaking any rules, or
No,
she's
perfectly
her opinion, and I encourage that.
Person's not doing anything wrong. He, she, them, and I misread the name on the screen because I wasn't looking at my phone. I'm not on the computer. I'm using my phone today, so I wasn't really paying attention. I glanced at the name. I thought it said Tisa at first, or Tizzy Gems. That's why I thought you were Tisa. But I have viewed both channels. I have gone and tried to listen, but I just can't, because there's nothing backing up other than showing a video of a man driving down a road that he owns 70 acres on and
Right.
filming for his own protection, a road that his truck fills up the whole side, just like when you seen the police show up for the firecracker incident. Their vehicles also took up the road. That
See, that situation, could have been way worse than what it was.
Yeah, it could have been really bad.
Because I know where I live, Grady Judge and his little, sheriffs, they don't play. And when there's firearms involved, that's where I say Levy County is lazy. Well, they probably think that she's full of crap. That's the reason why they didn't roll up hot. But down here in Polk County, if somebody called in that there was a firearm being used, they would have rolled up with guns blazing. They would have rolled up with guns out, pointing them till they figured out what was going on. So they put that child and Travis in a very dangerous situation based on no proof whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, they risked a lot that day by making the call that they did. They really did.
All right, youngin, you want to give them your spiel about your channel and everything? Because I think we're going to send everybody to the barn. It's I'm about 13 minutes over. We got engaged in some good conversation, and I let time fly by.
It flies by when you're having fun. And
right on.
I want to apologize to Tizzy Gem. I'm not attacking you, wasn't attacking you, but I have been watching. I've been watching both sides, but on with it. My channel, I post the screenshots. I present what I've been watching, what people have recently been sending me since I started a channel. I will say what screenshots are mine when I present them. I will give credit to those who send me screenshots if they want their name out there. I, for the most part, like to post a lot of quirky, fun, off the wall, fake news. But when it comes to the real stuff, you will absolutely know if I'm saying something real. But for the most part, my channel is going to be heading, when I'm not focusing on Hales or what I'm doing Hales related, my channel will be focusing on fun, lighter topics that aren't so judgmental, serious, and every day you're wondering who's gonna get in trouble for what.
Right on. So guys and gals, I have got her link pinned to the top of the chat. So you guys, if you want to go subscribe to Venom, more than welcome. Hit the subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications. It's free. Oh my goodness. So I'm on Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 1 or so. So I hope to see you guys in the morning. Have a blessed day. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming and hanging out with me and Venom today. We had a lot of fun. I did. Didn't you, Venom?
Oh, definitely had a lot of fun. And, watch for more Deconstructing with Rosalind and people watching Bingo with Jay Ketchup and all us guests that pop in.
And with that being said, boys and girls, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats and the memberships. Much appreciated. And y'all have a wonderful day.
Bye, guys.